What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here. It's time to bring you a new reaction video. But before that, 75% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. This means two things. You're either brand new to the channel or returning. And I do hope that this video gets you to hit that subscribe button today. Last year, we didn't hit our goal of 400,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. We almost got there, and we were so close to 100,000 new subscribers in that year. But I still need more people to join and subscribe to get my channel to hit 1 million subscribers. This upcoming year, the new goal is 500,000 subscribers, and I need you to hit that subscribe button today so we can hit it this year. I know we can do it. What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here and bringing you another death battle. I'm excited for this one. This one's going to be an interesting one. And I truly don't know who's going to win or what side I'm truly on when it comes to these two characters. So going into this, I do know of RWBY, but I have not seen past either season 3 or season 4. I forget which one what season I stopped at, but or volume. But I have watched souleater. I've not read the manga. I know the ending in the manga is different than the anime's ending. But either way, I do know the characters pretty well. And in a sense, it's almost a 2v1 with Soul and Maka working together and all that stuff. Maka definitely has some huge abilities and a bunch of other stuff. Now, I don't know how far RWBY goes when it comes to RWBY's powers and stuff like that. We do know that she does have some sort of hidden potential, but to what extent and how long will it take her to master? I do not know if she's already mastered it. I do know that RWBY has up to, I believe, volume 9 right now, and I think volume 10 is in a hiatus because I don't even know who actually technically owns RWBY at this moment, but I know it's no longer in the hands of Rooster Teeth, just like Death Battle, so that's a good thing. But I'm excited for this fight, and I'm gonna have to say, based on what I remember from souleater, and I haven't watched this anime in a very, very, very long time, I'm gonna probably be on the side of souleater over RWBY. Just because, one, I think there's a little bit more chaotic powers and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, RWBY's powerful and all, but I think Maka is going to take the win here. But I could be wrong, and I will discuss my thoughts after the analysis stuff. So let's get into this. Let me know who you think is going to win. Comment down below. And do you agree with the outcome? Reply to yourself and let me know. Alright, let's get into this battle.
Ruby Rose versus Maka Albarn.
The battle of spunky teens with oversized gardening tools. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
Well, I guess one thing RWBY does have is hers is also a fucking gun!
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
And it's like two guns, it's a sniper and a shotgun.
I remember when Mama Boomstick read me bedtime fairy tales. Stories of heroes and warnings about eating those little berries and quicksand, so much quicksand.
Yet in the world of Remnant, fairy tales are real. Here, huntresses do battle with monstrous Grimm, and there was nothing more exciting than that to Ruby Rose.
Daughter to the world-renowned huntress, Summer, who disappeared. Little Red really wanted nothing more than to be a huntress.
Her dedication paid off. Admitted into Beacon Academy 2 years ahead, a premier school for huntsmen and huntresses, RWBY clearly showed prodigious talent.
Not just that, she's got the
I did hear about the
gene
fact
just
that they
like
actually got an
yours
anime
truly.
version
RWBY doesn't
of
leave
RWBY.
home without her trusty Crescent Rose. It may look like a high-tech scythe, and it is, but it's also a gun. RWBY made Crescent Rose herself. It's like a dance between Grim Reaper's Choice and a bolt-action sniper rifle.
A dance is fitting, as huntsmen are locked in a never-ending waltz in their battle with the Grimm.
Crescent Rose can switch between sniper and scythe at the press of a button. RWBY's an old hand at flinging and moving it exactly how she wants, despite it being, like, bigger than she is. How does she do it with those noodle arms? The girl can't even throw a punch.
Well, she might not need to, given the strength of her aura. All living beings in Remnant have an aura, except dark creatures like Grimm, though not all of them can utilize it in combat without extensive training. See, aura forms a barrier that blocks fatal blows and even heals wounds.
It can make weapons stronger too. When Ruby slaps a cartridge of dust into Crescent Rose, her aura lights up nature's wrath in man's hand.
Dramatic, but accurate. This dust represents the base elements of the world: fire, electricity, ice, wind, anti-gravity. Does that last one count?
Rule of cool, Wiz. She's got the eyes of a hawk, and when she shoots you with dust, a bullet wound's the last thing you'll be worried about. With enough of a boost, ice dust can freeze over whole mechs, and she can power up her kicks to crater military-grade steel.
A person's
Honestly, I kind of forgot about Dust. I'm not going to lie. That's going to be an interesting thing that Maka's going to have to fight.
aura may be limited, but Ruby can keep track of hers with this handy health bar on her not smartphone.
Ruby blasted through Huntress classes with flying colors. Almost right away, she was appointed the leader of her own group, with Weiss Schnee, Flake Belladonna, and Big Sis Yang Xiaolong. Oh, I get it. Team RWBY.
But Ruby's hope for many years of learning with her friends would be dashed as evil machinations spread like wildfire. And with a flash of silver light, Beacon had fallen.
Ruby's friends? Dead. Her school? Totally
They just went through that really fast. Ruby's friends, the one character I remember getting killed and being very important, just instant. Shot in the fucking chest.
Her sister? Disarmed. All because of a lover spat that went way too far.
Salem saw the world divided, and it was time to say goodbye to any happily ever after.
But Ruby wouldn't give up like that, so she set off to change the world.
Even as Crescent Rose began to feel heavier and
Yeah, well, I guess I know this is going to be a spoiler trailer. I'm interested in seeing how far the story has gotten with her ability with the eye shit. So I'm wondering how far the story has gotten with that.
and heavier. Could she really save the world like her fairy tale heroes? All she did is what she's always done and never stopped moving forward.
Because Crescent Rose wasn't the only thing she needed. She had to improve her semblance too.
Right, while aura is essentially the manifestation of one's soul, the semblance is an expression of their personality.
Basically, it's a superpower farmed by aura. And Ruby's got super speed. Or a teleport. Or what is she doing exactly?
Close, this is Petal Burst, a mixture of speed, teleportation, and intangibility. Ruby can rocket from one point to another in milliseconds.
By literally bursting into petals.
Sort of. According to Best Robo Girl Penny, Ruby's semblance is extremely complex and variable. It involves breaking her body down to its molecular components before zooming off in complex paths, negating the laws of mass entirely.
AKA.
Wasn't she dead? That looks like a different version of Penny. Maybe.
A super speed plus, and Nora is best girl. Ruby's petal burst is so quick she can make flying missiles look completely still. Good luck tagging her with a bullet or a breadstick.
She is certainly quick enough to give Emerald and Mercury a hard time, and they've dodged actual lightning.
She's faster than Blake, who could keep up with the most cringe faunus of all, Adam Taurus.
Well, he did draw his sword fast enough to parry an actual particle beam. In real life, such a beam is created by accelerating charged particles to just under light speed.
So, that's impressive.
With such a
Anime bullshit.
powerful ability, Ruby could safely
Although I guess technically both sides has probably anime bullshit feats.
shine her smile for years, even as she carried the fate of Remnant across the world. To her friends, she was a beacon of hope.
Well, yeah, because she's got one more superpower. Her silver eyes. Just like her mom, Ruby inherited them from the god of light as a weapon against negative anti-life energy, like the evil goop Grimm spawned from. Just a wink and blam! Sayonara, dragon of darkness.
Really?
But Ruby's skills didn't
The eyes go that far. Okay.
falter after her time at Beacon. As she journeyed across
Well, to be fair, I don't think that is going to help her against her opponent in this at all. If it just works against the Grimm.
Remnant, she leveled up to compete with all sorts of powerful magic and mechanized foes. Her team could even match the Ace Ops, an elite squad of longtime professional huntsmen.
Including Harriet, whose super speed semblance was totally outclassed by Petal Burst, and Vine, whose aura was strong enough to contain a bomb that was about to decimate the whole city of Mantle. Man, these are some pretty powerful auras.
Though it's important to remember, RWBY is only 17 years old. The weight of being a leader, a savior, and a huntress like her mother would get heavier and heavier and heavier.
She got over it. Look at her go!
Taking Crescent Rose firmly in hand and sending a message of unity to the rest of the world. RWBY had finally left the fairy tale behind, taking one more step toward the day we've waited for.
Today's battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
We all make...
Hey, show your support if you guys want. Check out the link in the description for the original video. Like always, like the original video, subscribe to Death Battle, and check out their sponsorship if you want to support them.
Evil souls
Dwells within a sound mind.
Let's go.
A sound soul dwells within a sound mind and a sound body.
But all the unjust evil souls of this world are on the Disney Fast Pass to becoming a Kishin.
Destructive gods mutated from good-natured souls. A Kishin could...
Now, I am wondering what ending, when it comes to Soul Eater, is going to be more powerful. Are they going to be... Are they going to go with the technical canon ending from the manga? Or are they going to also bring in a little bit from the anime? Because I believe the endings are different.
plunge the world into chaos and madness. If only someone could stop them.
Bing bong, it's the DWMA. Welcome to Death Weapon Meister Academy, where death rules. Literally, his name is Death.
Here, Lord Death tasks humans to become spiritually talented meisters of demon weapons.
AKA people who are also a weapon. No, really, they transform into weapons. Guns, ninja stars, hammers, you name it. A Meister weapon pair kills and consumes lost souls to keep the Kishin away. Jack the Ripper? More like Jack the Fraud.
And so, the demon weapon Soul was paired with the dutiful rising star, Maka Albarn.
Talk about your classic teacher's pet. The kind of girl who leaves an apple on the
Oh, wow, she's only 13. I could not remember her age, honestly.
desk and goes, "Teacher, you're..."
So she actually technically will be even less experienced when it comes to certain things, maybe.
Forgot to give us homework, and then we jump them.
As if Soul's any better, a weapon who's too concerned with being cool to do any real work.
Hey, Soul's not just any demon weapon, he's a scythe, and he's got his sights on upgrading to the highest level of Death Scythe.
Which would be a high honor. And lucky for Soul, Maka always aims high.
With that common goal, Maka and Soul formed the Dream Team. All they needed was 99 Kishin eggs and the soul of a witch. Easy, right?
Maybe, since Maka is extraordinarily perceptive at spotting and examining souls. She can detect spiritual presences from millions of yards away, and can discern its nature, stability, and emotions.
Time for class then. The two trained hard, but their styles kinda weird. Okay, so Maka guides Soul in the direction she wants to go, but Soul, the scythe, does all the actual movements himself. Maka's the Meister, Soul's the weapon.
Like conductor and instrumentalist, a Meister weapon pair cannot work in harmony without total cooperation.
Too bad their teamwork sucked. They fumbled the easiest chance for Death Scythe status. F-.
Maka just could not get in tune with Soul's wavelength. She was skilled, sure, more skilled than most.
Keyword, most. There were plenty of rivals showing her up, like Blackstar and Tsubaki.
Really puts a damper on the straight A's when this show-off is doing better than you.
It was up to Maka and Soul to improve their teamwork through Soul Resonance.
What I said about wavelength wasn't metaphorical. Rather, wavelengths are the means with which Meister and weapon draw strength through each other. Think of two wavelengths as different emotional amplitudes that must merge at one alignment.
If the Meister's the guitar and the weapon's the amp, then they create a feedback loop to increase its frequency. That's Soul Resonance.
Soul Resonance creates a telepathic link and surges their strength and speed.
And preps them for cool scythe moves like the Witch Hunt Slash, a big energy strike that puts the L in evil.
As the name implies, it works especially well against witches and other evil creatures. It's not exclusive or anything.
It's actually really deadly against evil because of Maka's rare anti-demon wavelengths. Basically, being a goody little two-shoes gets her the power of purity or whatever.
Maka and Soul were becoming a synchronized unit. though one would sometimes need to rein in the other's idiotic habits.
And the other guys gotta stop their annoying overthinking, Wiz.
But everything changed after a, unique encounter with Krona, which nearly killed Soul.
Now Soul had an ogre pal in his head, waiting for him to swing on over and play the piano. Yep, Soul got infected with black blood.
Black blood was specially brewed as a weaponizable blood. It hardens and strengthens its user's body, inside and out, increasing their physical ability. They can even block blades with their bare skin.
Too bad it comes with a little side effect of madness with a capital M.
A force of fear and sadness all living things possess, which threatens to ruin the world.
So it was kind of a big deal that Maka was bummed by how she got Soul in a jam. But thanks to Soul, she got over it and even welcomed in their new little ogre buddy.
Now when Soul plays his grand piano, their soul resonance sings even louder through the black blood.
Giving Maka all the perks of black blood too, even the crazy parts. Bet you didn't expect that, Krona.
Oh yeah, I remember
the evil
that.
saw
Yeah.
their plans through. The Kishin
I'll be honest, it's been years since I've seen this anime.
Asura had arrived. Madness was spreading everywhere.
So Maka and Soul had to lock in and upgrade their witch hunt to the even stronger demon hunt slash. They went on even more missions to reap souls with classmates like Blackstar, and that guy outran his own shadow.
Perhaps the most obvious evidence ever of faster than light speeds, and Maka could finally keep up with him.
Pair that with her fight with the demon tool Gopher, who could obliterate whole mountains, and you've got one hell of an ass kicker.
And yet, Maka's relationship with Soul still faltered. Soul was the real star here. Even other Meisters were trying to take him as a weapon, away from Maka.
I mean, he literally moves himself, so Maka couldn't help but wonder if she was holding him back all along.
But Soul said the truth. In all of their missions, their teamwork was the key to their victory. An orchestral performance is only as good as the one conducting. And so, their wavelengths played in harmony, and Maka donned a dress of black blood.
It's an armor literally made of blood, and it lets Maka fly around and shoot out her soul as an epic sound wave. So freaking metal!
Alrighty then, what the fuck?
At the same time, Soul discovered he could hack souls and directly transmit Maka's anti-demon wavelengths, basically shutting their enemy completely down through Soul Adagio.
And they finally achieved Death Scythe! The dream's here, baby!
So when Krona's own black blood reached its final stage, Maka and Soul flew to the moon. A moon small and unassuming, but so dense it has the same mass as the planet itself. The very world's sanity was at stake.
Krona might have gone insane, but Maka still reached out to their new friend's soul until the Kishin showed up to ruin everything. Come on, Asura, they're having a moment here. Timing, bro.
In what would be Maka's final exam, Maka, Soul, and all of their friends faced off against the Kishin.
And she passed. A+. Maka pulled her weight and perfected her teamwork with Soul. Their wavelengths were pitch perfect.
Asura did everything he could to separate them, crater them into the moon, punch holes in Maka's chest, tamper their souls with madness, and each time they successfully realigned their wavelengths.
Until they kicked his ass with one final upgrade, the Kishin Hunt Slash. Maka Chop! Now that's what I call absolute.
Okay, I don't remember. I don't remember that. That must be manga scythe. I don't remember her scythe turning into the piano kind of design. That's kind of cool.
Cinema.
Because a sound soul dwells within a sound mind and body. So should you feel overwhelmed by evil's roars, just write 42 42 564 whenever you want to knock on death's door.
Alrighty then. Okay.
Congratulations to us.
What?
Wiz, your ego is showing.
It always is. And why not? This death battle is episode 200.
Well, yeah,
Hey.
it's a big deal, so we've got a big discount on our website to celebrate.
That's
Hey, let's go.
www.deathbattle.gg.
Website
Hey,
members
if you want to support them, buy their merch and stuff, do it now while there's a discount.
already get awesome deals like exclusive Death Battle merch, the whole episode archive, including episodes not on YouTube, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. And if you sign up today, you can
I still can't believe some episodes got taken down from YouTube. That's crazy.
use our code DB200 to get 20% off.
You can only grab
And you guys informed me that some past episodes also have gotten censored.
this discount in the next 2 weeks, so use code DB200 to get 20% off your website membership as soon as you can.
Where else are you gonna find such absolute cinema? No, really, we made an absolute cinema desk mat that's on the store. Cool as fuck.
Alright. Going into this, they both have abilities and powers that work against their foes, their enemies. I don't know how it will work against regular people, and also how well they'll defend each other. I feel like this is almost I feel like I'm still going to be on the side of Maka over RWBY, but I will not be upset if RWBY wins. I think Maka has some really good abilities that could surpass RWBY, but with RWBY having dust, I think RWBY could be even faster than Maka. I know there's some feats they showed, although they did talk about light speed. Faster than their shadow. It's really tough to. I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna say Maka over RWBY. Let me know what you guys think. Let's check out this video.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a scythe battle!
Scythe battle. That's a good one.
Okay, it's official. This is so not cool.
Oh, come on, Soul. Our target should be here, so try helping
Hold up this animation.
out. Hi! Who are you looking for?
Wait, is that the I think that's the actual VA of RWBY. That sounds really.
Our target should be here, so try helping out. Hi! Who are you looking for?
It could be. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've watched RWBY.
Little Red Riding Hood, your humanity has strayed from its just path, and the Shinigami has called for you. Oh my gosh, your boyfriend turns into a scythe! Oh, that's so cool!
That definitely would be RWBY.
Your soul is ours! I like my soul, thanks. Holy shit, they went hard on this animation.
Your moves are sick, but too slow for my Meister.
You haven't seen anything yet. Focus.
Oh, fuck.
She's cooked, but we can handle it.
Let's go, Soul Resonance!
Ooh. Okay, RWBY just going head in on that one. Goddamn. Also, this fucking music is awesome. It actually reminds me of RWBY's like style of music too. I'm gonna assume that's kind of what they were going for. That's fucking sick. And this animation is so goddamn clean. Oh! Oh! Oh, they're throwing hands! Oh, Maka's throwing hands.
Move! Stop hitting me!
Oh! My God!
Get back here!
Oh, we got some 2D animation. Damn. Oh, the black dress. Okay, this is gonna be cool. So I'm wondering what's gonna be more powerful. This form. I think there's one more thing above this still, with the piano scythe, but also we still haven't seen RWBY bring out the silver eyes, and we don't know how that's gonna affect them.
Interesting. Her soul forms a barrier. Try helping out.
Relax.
I didn't even think about that. She can manipulate the soul. Oh, that's so good against RWBY. Oh, that's literally a perfect ability to take down the semblance stuff.
soul, Adagio.
Ruby!
Oh shit!
Her wavelengths. Damn it, she's... Stay strong, Maka! You got this!
No, it is the piano side.
Damn it, she's...
Yeah, that is.
Stay strong!
Yep, that's the piano side. Oh, this is the final battle. Like, this is the final attack from both sides, probably. Ah, Maka's probably. I don't know if Maka can take this win, but at the same time, I don't think I'm gonna be mad if RWBY wins, because either way, this is a fucking amazing fight.
Maka, you got this!
Oh! Holy shit!
A simple, honest soul. Ruby Rose, huh?
They wanted her soul because they were wanting a simple, honest one? For why? No, that's just messed up. I like how they had the fucking Ruby moon next with the fucking souleater moon together. That was a clean shot too.
Oh, rest in peace, Ruby. But hey, it's not often you get to see scythe-on-scythe action like that.
Let's break this down with the 4 categories that best represent this matchup. First, strength.
Or supercharged Ruby's strength way higher than you'd think, like kicking this Grim through steel. But Maka's soul resonance could match Gopher, who destroyed mountains.
Now, Team RWBY did defeat Vine, whose aura contained a bomb that could have wiped out a city.
Adding up their flight speed and how far Harriet said they'd have to fly to avoid the blast, that's a 366 kiloton bomb.
It's possible RWBY's own aura possesses a similar level of, say, energy strength, though her
Well, every person is probably different.
semblance obviously can't replicate what Vine did.
Black Blood Maka got blasted by Asura into the moon. Yeah, it's small, but its mass is the same as Earth's, right?
Putting Asura's strikes at 2 quadrillion tons of TNT, over 5 billion times higher than Vine.
So,
Damn.
Maka takes strength, but speed wasn't as clear-cut. Ruby's a fast little gal. Maka kept up with Blackstar, faster than Shadows and whatnot. But as they improved their skills, Ruby and her friends could outspeed Atom.
Who blocked a particle beam. Though, given the
Yeah, I guess that is true too.
distance and time to react,
I definitely would say I agree with them giving RWBY the speed stat.
Atom moved about 42% the speed of light. Not quite faster than your own Shadow territory. Still, RWBY's pedal burst has become far faster than this over time, and clearly gives more than a 2-time speed increase on top of that 42%, making her well past light speed.
Definitely enough to take on Harriet, who was all about speed. Angry speed.
This isn't to say Maka couldn't keep up thanks to Soul Resonance, but pedal burst makes this comparison close enough to call it a tie. And their
Really, they tied it.
speed would be key to winning in skill.
Come on,
Yeah, okay.
Wiz. Call it what it really is. It's scythery.
That's not a word.
Maka's scythery was pretty good, but Soul does all the movement for her. As a Meister, she was mostly a guide.
It's easy to assume that RWBY's scythery was superior. She's
I can agree with that. She has a couple more years, and she doesn't rely on somebody else. It's all her own skill.
entirely self-sufficient at dancing with her weapon.
Soul's own control is still a factor here, but it doesn't change that Ruby's been swinging that thing for way longer than Maka. Ruby's got scythery in the bag.
Perhaps this edge would be enough for RWBY to avoid Maka's far greater strength.
So far, this is a tie. This is a tie thing, like based on that. But I'm assuming Maka gets the last one.
If she had the better powers.
So, Aura's really cool. Barriers, healing, superpowers, and so on. But it's got one big weakness.
It is a finite resource that is required for all of RWBY's powers.
Pedal Burst, activating dust, even powering up Crescent Rose takes juice and some aura. Once it's gone, Ruby's totally vulnerable.
And there's a second key factor regarding aura. It is specifically a manifestation of RWBY's soul.
And Maka's
And
powers
the fact that they can manipulate and attack the soul itself.
are all about taking on souls. Maka had lots of ways to break through Ruby's aura, like Soul Adagio.
And since Maka is exceptionally gifted at examining souls, she could definitely figure out how aura works.
But plot twist, what about Ruby's silver eyes? Her anti-Grim eye beams? Turns out they were actually her best secret weapon.
The negative power of Grim is quite similar to Madness wavelengths, which power Black Blood, since anti-demon
Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that they were utilizing Black Blood and maybe that would affect it. Okay.
Wavelengths can cancel out black blood. The silver eyes should achieve a similar effect.
But Maka and Soul's whole story is about reaching that perfect soul resonance. Asura tried every way in the book and more to separate their wavelengths and failed. And we already talked about how much stronger he is than RWBY. Maka takes powers, because when she rose to the occasion, RWBY didn't stand a semblance of a chance and bit the dust.
The winners are Maka
Damn.
Albarn and Soul Evans.
Good fucking fight. Awesome animation. Really well made. Who's next? I'm excited.
Wait, his name is Soul Evans? Next time on Death Battle.
All right, who's it? Who's it? Blade versus Buffy? Interesting. Huh. I'm not an expert of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I know of it. My sister was a really big fan of it. But definitely I'm going to be on the side of probably Blade, to be honest. I feel like there's... Blade definitely... I don't know how powerful Buffy is, honestly, compared to Blade. But I know Blade a little bit more. I've seen the movies, but I've seen some stuff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer when my sister watched it when I was very young. But I never ever like got into it myself personally. That's an interesting... I never would have thought about these two fighting each other. Although, does Buffy have like powers, or just a skilled vampire slayer herself? Because either way, I'm going to be on the side of Blade. Let me know who do you think is going to win between these two as well. Comment down below. Look out for another video later today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, later!
In the pixelated world of the gamers unite, there's a name that shines bright, bringing joy to the night. Steven's killer, he's the king of the screen. With his epic playthroughs, he ranks as a meme. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another one.